Today I wanted to talk about the idea of creativity and discipline, having the work ethic to actually do it. I was inspired by this Taylor Swift quote where she talked about like inspiration's like a cloud, but then you have to have the hard work to sit at your desk and write it down and like finish the song or whatever. And I think that's the same way with like all sorts of creative endeavors. Like even if it might start off as like a fun spark, it takes a lot of hard work. And sometimes the hard work is something that I find difficult to do because I think I overcomplicate everything by like overthinking and wondering and like just being so exhaustive with the process. Yeah, I think this summer I've begun to practice more just showing up and doing it, having a schedule and just committing and making the best of every moment, which is really cheesy, but honestly so true. My summer has been going really great. I've been spending lots of time with friends. I've been making lots of good memories. Hey, I feel obliged to update you that my bed is now fixed, so nobody go yell at me. But today is an exciting day. I have a lot planned. I am first going to go on a walk and listen to Billie Eilish's new album. I did hear it already, but I wasn't like fully listening. Like I wasn't like giving my entire heart, mind, body, soul into it. So I'm going to really listen to that and appreciate it. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to go and record the cover, which is really exciting because it's gonna be Birds of a Feather, which I think is a very cute song. It's also trending right now on TikTok, and it's the cutest trend. Like people are editing their best friends to it and it makes me cry. The song literally talks about crying. She's like, I don't know what I'm crying for, and I'm like, yes, me neither. So yeah, I'm gonna take my trusty headphones and listen to Hit Me Hard and Soft. It's such a good album, truly, but I genuinely don't give as much attention to it as I would like a Taylor Swift album, so I gotta go fix that because I'm incredibly biased. And also today is such a sunny, beautiful, gorgeous, glorious day. So I'm excited to take advantage of that. The UBC campus is actually so gorgeous now that the leaves are grown back in. Literally almost all of the winter term, it's bare, but now it's all leafy and beautiful. So I'm excited to go on my walk and I'll take you with me. Okay. I've been on my health grind as well, which is really amazing because I remember back in the fall, I would really not take care of myself and not treat my mind or my body well. But I think this summer is a very healing time. And this whole 2024 has just been really like an upward climb for me. I feel like that's how it goes most of the year. It's like winter is like I'm at the worst I've ever been, and then like summer is just like me at my peak. But yeah, onto the topic of discipline. Like sometimes I really overthink when it comes to being creative and making stuff, and I'm like I enlarge the idea of it, and then I think that scares me too. Even when I say like have discipline, like that's making a big deal out of it when it doesn't have to be such like a big crazy thing. It can just be a fun little thing that you do often, you know? I mean, I do think it's important to also take it a bit seriously because in anything, when it comes to improving and like being your best, you gotta put some discernment into it and understand what you're doing and know how to do it better. So I think there's that to consider as well. Being bold and brave enough to have that creative twist. Okay, so I'm at the greatest right now and it's so good. It's so good. Like I'm really trying to digest the music and the production at the same time, and it's so inspiring. I feel like as a songwriter, you're supposed to go out and listen to as much music as you can, and that kind of helps you be more familiar with different techniques you can try and like different ways of expressing yourself. And so I'm really glad I get to do this healing music walk. I'm going to be so sad when winter comes. Like genuinely every time it's summer, there's like this boulder of fear inside of me thinking about the fact that winter will come eventually, and I just have to push that thought away because we're so far from that and winter will never come, and that helps me sleep at night. Being from the Philippines, I'm just not used to all the trees being bare, so now I'm in my element, seeing everything come in full bloom. It's just so perfect. So many negative emotions have been experienced in that building. I think graduation is happening right now, which is so crazy. Makes me think about the fact that I'm graduating in a year. Literally a year from now, I won't be like, oh, time to go back to school in the fall. Like it'll be time to go to work if I get the job. Actually, growing up is the scariest thing ever. there's a lot of pressure to figure everything out the second you graduate. And I know so many people say like, oh, I didn't figure anything out, like even after grad. But I don't know, it's like weird. It's like that full leap into adulthood. I'm just not ready. I feel like I haven't grown up since I was 17, which is kind of scary because I'm fully 21. That's what, a 3-year-old adult? Wild. I had lots of ideas as I was walking this morning for new things I could create and ways that I could also pace myself, which is really important.
To do when you are eating lunch alone, so you don't feel so damn lonely like a loser. Well, look no further than youtube.com, Cody and Code channel.
I think if you're also a creative and you want to make things happen for yourself, it's not about having the best and most brilliant ideas. It's just about getting to work. I talk about this all the time, but there's an experiment where they had people make pots, and the one pot group was supposed to make like the perfect pot, and then the 20 group was supposed to make just like whatever pots they wanted. At the end of the experiment, it turns out those who made 20 pots, no matter how ugly they were, ended up making a better pot at the end of the experiment than those who just made one pot. So it shows that it's not so much about striving for perfection as it is about just throwing paint at the wall and doing whatever you can in the moment and just showing up every single day. And I don't know what I'm crying for. I just finished filming a cover. I feel so accomplished, even though I still have to edit the video, but that will take like 20 minutes. I'm so happy that I'm getting more back into the swing of like uploading and stuff, because that really makes me feel fulfilled and, you know, like I'm doing something worth my time and making memories and just all of that. I'm just really happy with today and I feel so at peace. Honestly, I should come to the park every single day, every single minute, because why is this the most serene and wonderful I've ever felt? I've just been having a lot of fun recently and I'm really grateful for that. I think creativity and discipline are they're just so important in the goals I currently have for myself, which are very centered around, you know, making more content and improving my art, even if no one sees it, like doing it for me, for my friends and family, and documenting life, because I think it's just nice to have these little time capsule moments that I can always look back on and reflect on how I was. And I just also think it's really nice to share what you have with the world, even if it's not perfect yet, to just show up even when you feel disheartened or when it's tiring or when you'd rather just sit there and read a book or watch a show and not make anything. Like, obviously, it's important to have those moments of relaxation, but it's also important to, like, push yourself out of your comfort zone and get to work, you know? Because it is work, but that doesn't have to make it horrible. It can just be, like, productive and fun and wonderful. So I'm kind of learning to shift my mind to making more things that are meaningful and special to me. Oh my God, there's so many bugs around me, and, like, if I look too hard, I'm going to start crying. Okay, I don't know what else I wanted to say. But thanks for listening to my talk. And thanks for watching this vlog. Yeah.